I was listening to a gentleman speak, and he says from the four corners of the earth, and I'm saying to myself, this guy might only be living on half the earth, because the earth has 8 corners. The crisscross domain dimension of anything is an X. X marks the spot as the heart of the reality of the totality of the outside. In any half a turn, you turn all the way this way, half is all, because of your extension. Look, it's in the middle. Once I go from here, halfway, this is 1/4, this is halfway, I have done the whole thing. Half is all. It's not from the 4 corners of the earth. But is that not it? The 4 corners of the earth? What are the dimensional corners of the earth? The actuality, he says the 4 corners of the earth. Because one plug, like so, 4 plugs together cover the whole earth. 4 plugs, they cap it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 caps, 4 corners to the earth. There should be 8. Not counting the in-between space. But this is the in-between space. This is a cap. Kaboom. 1. Then another one. Boom. The same way they create balls, but these are pieces. If they're saying 4 corners, these are the 4 pieces. What is this over here? Electric Company, 2015. The T letter and the O letter. It says echo. 3 times 5, 3 plus 5 is 15, 23. Number 23, I'm going to show you what that says. What does this say? 66 and 11. It is the light from the fire of the moon, the touchdown of the spirit. We need a pilot. We need a person to pilot that light. We are those pilots of that light. 75 is the beginning of a next semester, all the way up to 79. Then we go 80. 75, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we go 80. 81, 82, 83, 84. It ends on 84. 84 is Pluto. And then it begins at 86. 86 is the mind of man through Neptune and Mars. They tell you exactly that, and I'll explain to you if you ask me the question, but I'm not going to sit here and explain to you something that no one's asked a question yet, so I'd just be talking for many reasons. 80 is a division of the 4 worlds. In French, they split this up in 4, and they call it 9-10 in French. 80 and 90. 80 is now 90 because it is the birth of 9. 8 and 9 go together. 1 and 2 go together. All the time. All the time. 8 and 9 go together. 1 and 2 go together. More than any other number. 17, 18, 19 is a continuous. It's like saying, I'm on the island. It doesn't matter where you go. 17, 18, 19. Until you get to 19, you're not on the other side. It says within 80, okay, is the sky. Within 80, okay, is the B creation, the beta, the bones, the gateway, and the total there's the DC power. 88 to 98, the queen, and the arches passing over the sword. The arches are passing through the sword. One, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Always 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4. In between is 2, 3. 1 and 4 are together, 2 and 3 are together. 1 is with 2, 4 is with 3. Same formation. 77, 07, 25, 77. 75 again, we bring it to the 10 world. 3 and 5. Electric Company inside the gateway. Why? What did we get to the gateway? 2 and 0 becomes 2 and 6. The B world gates. 666 are in 3 cards. You need the body. The body creates 3 of the 4 worlds. All you need is one mind, one spirit to come into that body. And when does it begin? Right here on 76. The spirit is 76. You see 77 is between 75 and 77. 77 times 75 is 5775. And what year are we in right now? 5775. What's the number of the moon? 57. 57 and 75. 5 and 7 is 12. 12. 3, 3, creation. 77 and 33 equals Christmas in the letters in the alphabet. Jehovah, 1, 8, 15, 22. First and last is 10, the J letter. The A is nothing until it becomes H and J. 1 to 8 equals to the totality of the 9 birth, but the 9 birth is nothing until it's an H world. H and H. You have the world. You need the person within the world. You need the spirit within the person. H and H, 77 and 11, creating the arches in which the queen is now in between. We also get the word bucket. 75 is now transmitted into the B world because 20 is the B letter. Forget about 62, which equals to the queen, but it's now the B letter, B and E. Bo, obo, am, forget about that. It's the B letter, which is number 25. 25 is B and E. It's where does number 2 play? Number 2 plays over here. The offset of the, I'm just going to try and do this design. This design over here. Okay, see the way I have 1 in the middle of 2? Well, this is what B is from here to here. You know, we're always saying, oh my God, it's far away from there. No, there's more than one part to each one. There's a left, right to each one. There's no square. The timer goes over all multiple dimensions. These are not squares next to each other. 2 and 5 is closer together than the angle it shows as 1 and 3. Look at the distance. Even though this is lower, it's from the right side of the first V, of the second V, or in between 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 across. We turn them upside down, and we call them the cards. The way the cards play. The way you open up the book with the nose in the center and the 2 eyes of the owl looking down. Who? So we showed you that. I just wanted to show you something from my last one. This would be the piano. This is not the piano. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. But 4 and 1 are 2 numbers. They are 2 numbers. 2 numbers. 4 gets 2 numbers, and 2 times 2 is 4. It gets to play 4 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you start 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you start in 4. Start 1 always in 4. So 1 is already starting from a started position. So the circle of anything, or the blowing up of the balloon of anything, that is the space of the 1. So nothing starts until here, 4. And since 4 needs 2 areas, your own taken into the next zone creates your H letter. That's why 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 5 and 5 come together, where 2 and 3, okay, and 10, in which will never be 10, okay, 10 and 9 will now create your 77 gate. But 10 and 9 don't need to create the 77 gate because the 9 is inside the 77 gate and the 10 is the light going in the 77 gate because the 10 is 1 plus 0, 0 equals 6. 6 and 1 is 7 already, or 0 equals to 15 plus 1 is 16, and it creates the P letter of the pilot anyways, the energy that's inside. So it doesn't exist until it gets to 8, which is the first part of piano. And that's why piano says Jehovah. Those are the spelled letters. Earth 2 and 1, Mars 3 and 1. Mars is 2 of its own and 1 of its own. Earth is 2 of its own and 1 of something else. This is the in-between life, the half-life. I need 3. 3 acknowledges the half-life, the 3 parts of life, and it all comes through Mars. Earth shows 2, this one shows 3. Mars is the 4th planet. Earth is the 3rd planet. So now this would get 3. 2 and 1 is 3. 3 and 1 is 4, 3rd and 4th planet. So that's where you get this number. Can I make this number come anywhere else? Yes. Mars is also 2 and 2. Earth can only be 1221. Because try and show me how to create 3. There's only one way to create 3. So Earth becomes 1221. Mars could become 1331. 2 and 2. 2222, 1776 times 8. 2 and 2 is the B world. Venus into Mars equals 4. Into Earth equals 6. Earth mine into Neptune equals 8. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. The answer's in the calculator, my friends. No further than that, and in the alphabet in front of us, and the questions asked. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I must have 100 more in my mind. Thank you for watching.